Because Us Gaming's proud to present you some Blue Jays baseball here on MLB The Show 24, brought to you on the YouTube channel Jokers Us Gaming, like I said. Well, this is another AL East battle, as it will be the third place Baltimore Orioles in the East battling in Toronto against their rivals, the Toronto Blue Jays, the best team in baseball as of right now. This game will, of course, be played at the Rogers Center. We have an open roof, and it's clear skies today between these two clubs. Story of the day will be the debut of one of the Jays' newest pitchers. That man you'll hear about in a matter of moments from John and Chris, who will help bring in the action between these two AL East rivals. It's Baltimore Orioles at the Blue Jays next on the show. Boys, take it away.
Welcome to Rogers Center. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Partner, you don't see a lot of these so-called finesse pitchers in the sport today, but these are two of the best around, really crafty.
Yeah, and there's a level of appreciation when you talk about how these guys are so consistent and they go out there, they know what they want to do, and they don't deviate from the plan. Even when they get into a little bit of trouble, they're able to make the pitches and stay out of the big inning.
Let's talk about the debut of the Jays' newest pitcher.
He's looking at a nice little milestone here.
Well, he's been sitting on 99 career wins. I think he's got it in him for 100 today. Excited to be in the chair and watch him work.
9.5 record with an ERA of 3.95, hoping to get that 100th win. Baltimore, of course, will try to tie this series in Toronto, as they did against the Blue Jays in Baltimore, only to lose the series for 2-1. Baltimore needs a better start than they did in the previous episode of Blue Jays baseball on the show. And swings like that won't do it.
And everything else, but the fact he's able to produce the way he does, start after start, makes him a valuable piece for any team he plays for.
Over to first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. And one of the most exciting young stars in the sport, Jordan Westburg.
Boog, this is one of those guys you wanted to play in those big game-defining moments. I mean, he's such a consistent hitter. You gotta love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll get a chance to see that in this one.
He'll do it himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Middle of the first. No score after a half inning.
Can the Jays start the opening story in the bottom of the first? They got this man.
And on the hill in this one, John Beans. Singing, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say
11-7 record.
This guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances of winning.
Joe
in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Joe Means ERA is 3.55, hoping to drop that down today against this rival of the Blue Jays.
This is a ball club that can really slow lots of extra base hits. And Chris, that of course a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
Well, if you're going to be successful in today's game, you've got to be able to hit the ball just defensively, very hard to buy plays. When you talk about guys who don't have a win rate, 95 and above, very difficult. It's hard to string together 2, 3, 4 hits to score those runs. So definitely critical to hit those homers, get the extra base knocks, and that's exactly what they did.
Glad gets himself on base.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Kowser makes the grab. Throw over to first. He misses the left, but he's back in time. Such a big part of the success that we see with the good teams in the league right now, and even in the postseason. And now the Toronto cleanup hitter. And Siggy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs.
David Snyder there.
In the air, right side of the infield.
Will fail to do any damage.
Nabs in, and that is that. Blue Jays held in check. We played an inning. No score.
Yep, just like the previous episode, no score at the end of one.
Back now in Toronto. Top of the second. Here's Adley Rutschman. Noel back to work. And that one fouled off.
All right, Bruce, so I was scrolling through social media the other day, and a video of Adley popped up. It was a clip of him playing college football for Oregon State. How athletic is this guy? He tackled Stanford great Christian McCaffrey. Seriously, what can Rutschman do on the field?
What can Springer do on the field? Is what you should be asking. Has Springer ran that down hard to get that out?
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Swing and a miss. Strike one. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
This guy's got such a good sinker as a hitter. You've got to love that. Down, chasing stuff up.
Second inning here, no score. In the dirt, we feel like 2. High in the air, out to right. And that is Springer. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Ramon Rios, the next to hit, takes outside. Lifted in the air, right center field. Kiermaier moving under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. We go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Here's the Toronto catcher, Danny Jansen. Into center. Mullins settles under. And there's 1 down.
Mullins scoops that to get the big out.
Here's Harper.
Bryce Harper, batting 6th today, has a 294. Got a home run in yesterday's game against Baltimore.
Crowd number 2.
Lines out there.
Tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know he didn't produce a hit. He made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're in the play.
Swinging a ball down towards left center field.
And it looks like this game will remain scoreless. And it does.
We'll move to the third with no score. And we're back. Top half of the third inning. Anthony Santander at the plate. No, a former All-Star. 30 years old now. They traded for him earlier this year. And here's the strike.
Those first 2 pitches down to 2 balls. It's going to battle if he gets a mistake.
And the 0-2. Battle here as he fouls away.
him.
Kyle Stowers. Batting with one down, takes a strike. Got a good eye there.
And inning double play. Once again, we look at that double play by the Blue Jays defense as Snyder throws the ball to Vlad to get the inning-ending double play. We go to the bottom of the third now. Still looking for our first run of the game.
Back to work. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate.
Rushman's there.
Snags it, 1 down.
And it stays on this side of the fence to get the out.
Here's Kiermaier now. Went deep in the ball game last night. And a ground ball to first. The flip to the pitcher cover. He's retired 7 in a row. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Here's George Springer. He's 0 for 4. And gets the inside corner for a strike.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm. Set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver as quickly as possible.
Well, looks like it's going to be 8 in a row, boys. And it is.
Squeeze on that ball. And that'll do it. On the fourth, still scores.
We're back to the top of the order for the top of the fourth. No score still.
Back now in Toronto. John Shambi with Chris Singleton and set to lead off the fourth. Jordan Westburg. Foul back far away, and that's out of play.
Hey, boys, don't forget me, the 1-2 Joker, also adding a little comment here and there.
Stands in now and watches strike one. 1 out, base is empty. Not close right now. Down even 1-1. In the air, out towards left center.
Marshall calls off Kiermaier to get that second out. He worked in a few feet there to get that one, boys.
So 2 down now. And here is Gunnar Henderson. Rounding out his first time. Swinging a foul straight back. What a stop to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning.
Great play by Davis Snyder there.
For the Orioles, and we are still scoreless.
Let's see if the lower half of the top of the order, the second man up, Vlad Guerrero Jr. can do anything.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. He turns on the rubber with live delivers.
Vlad again is the man that gets him on base. Then Joe Meese shut down the Jays right afterwards.
Nice line drive outside, fed it out front, just stayed good, nice enough, and ripped it into the outfield.
Baltimore, of course, hoping that that's what Means can do here after giving up that hit to Vlad.
In the air out to center. Mullins settles under. And out number 1 on the grab.
Mullins' easy grab will chase Vlad back to first.
The second baseman. Now the Toronto goaltender. Line out his first time.
The second baseman, Davis Snyder, looking to possibly break the scoring. Won't do it there with that beautiful double play.
No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 4. No score.
These pitchers are having quite a battle here, not giving up any runs as we see the inning-ending double play to end the 4th. This game still remains no score.
Back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field.
Ball show lots of time.
So next they hit from Baltimore, Colton Cowser. Right side, and it goes just foul. 0-1 down. And there's a foul ball.
Blue Jays and Baltimore offensively haven't done much
One down, bases
or
hit.
anything really.
1-1.
Almost got past the catcher there. There's a big out by the Blue Jays. His 4th strikeout. Here Noah, of course, looking at 99 career wins, trying to get his 100th. And he is right now shutting down Baltimore. This is Joe Means is shutting down the Blue Jays.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball.
Just goes with the flow, and no dead.
It's in there at the knees.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitcher for months, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
This one in the air. Jansen has this one sized up. Calls it in to end the inning.
So we go to the bottom of the 5th.
1-2-3, go the Orioles. Still no score.
We'll hopefully see maybe our first run in the bottom of the 5th. Who knows?
We head to the bottom of the 5th. Danny Jansen to hit here. And pitch. On the ground to third. Urias.
Jensen fails to do anything offensively. Joe Means still battering well. Bryce Harper, who loves left-handed pitchers, could he open up the scoring in this game? Harper's fouled his first 2 off.
Bases empty, one away.
There is 1 out.
Inning number 5.
Bryce will keep himself alive at the plate. He shows me threw a great pitch.
And the pitch. Swings and misses.
Harper acknowledges him by swinging outside the zone.
Pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. Just hoping for mistakes somewhere near the zone. You can get back to him right there. He was clearly anxious. He was swinging for the ball in the hand.
Ripped to third, but handled. And that'll end the inning.
So it still remains scoreless after 5. 7, 8, 9 to start the 6th.
Here is Anthony Santander. His righty-lefty splits there. Santander measures 6 feet 2 inches, 230 pounds, and his last 10 games stand out. He's homered in 4. There's
0-2 count, 4 pitches on the inside of the ball plate. Hitter is thinking, I'm going to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed.
Davis Snyder does the job and gets the out.
He's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him for the ground ball. Good execution.
hit pretty well in the air out to center. On
Way too much hang time.
the ground. And there's 2 away.
Tiamat easily gets that. to get the second out here.
Here's the first baseman, Kyle Stowers. With the swing there.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient. Pitch count in this one.
First baseman of Baltimore trying to do something offensively here.
Line drive, and that's base hit out of the center field.
Will get a base.
So the two-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
The top of the order, man. Now up.
Third turns over. Here's the second baseman, Jordan Westburg. This ball's chopped on the ground. That one
Davis easily handles that.
is the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. And we still have no score.
It'll be 8-9-1. We're still looking for our first run of the game between the Blue Jays and the Baltimore Orioles here in Toronto.
It's so easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long. Foul. Well, these Blue Jays, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy of the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out.
0-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And indeed. Swings through it for the catch. Chasing the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
That means second strikeout in this game. As the defense is shutting the Jays down so far. Just as Baltimore's getting shut down by the Jays defense.
Really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of us.
Top of the order, man. George Springer hits one deep, but not deep enough. So we remain scoreless at the end of 6.
Top of inning number 7 at the plate. Austin Hayes. That started a little too early. Strike 1. And that one is lifted in the air. Varsho moving under it. Hauls it in for the out. So digging in, Gunnar Henderson. That one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at. And a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
There's a swing and a drive. And it's off the wall. Kiermaier brings it back in. Runner holds it second, so another base hit could get us the first run of the game.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you can tell that extra base is really low as it jumped off the stick. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run. As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with the speed.
Big strikeout there. Big strikeout indeed. His fifth of the game.
This will probably fire up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Little chopper rolls foul.
Best opportunity for Baltimore here to open up the scoring.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
And I think we might get our first run. And we do.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of going through in a big spot. He just kept it simple. Played back through the middle of the infield. Took it back where it came from. There's just no one there to knock it down.
Into the outfield, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Back-to-back base hits. Timing on the swing was good. Able to sham the ball in the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked. That's a good approach paying off.
Pete Walker going out there to try to calm his pitcher down, who's given up 4 hits in this inning, giving up a run. Took 7 innings to open up the scoring here. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Jays need the answer here as innings are running short. Vladgirl hits a deep shot, but nope, it is not enough. Jays fans had a hope for a second. Joe Means still pitching a great game. Here comes the 70th pitch from Aaron. Jays down to their final 6 strikes. Tie this game. Joe Means returns for the 8th. And the Jays get a runner on board. The tying run is on first. Ramirez fails to do anything offensively. Joe Means still pitching a gem of a game. This could be the last batter Joe Means faces. Jays took a chance. It means catcher. The great arm by Andy Rushman to get the final of the 8th. Baltimore looking to get maybe some insurance, and they might have just done it. And once again, Baltimore threatening to add another run. Aaron Nola will fail to get his 100th win, but he did pitch a great game, only giving up 2 earned runs in this highly contested game.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Trying to do his best to keep the score right where it is. That chance handled. 1 second.
Great start for Chad Green now. I imagine if he gets on base here, this will be it for Chad Green. Oh! And Baltimore has really added insurance here. They have a 5-run lead in the final inning. They're not quite warm yet. Hopefully with these warm-up pitches will do it. Mesa coming in to stop the bleeding. And Mesa does his job and now leaves it up for the offense of the Blue Jays. You are right. Anthony sends standard that now jacks it to improve the Orioles up to a 5-run lead.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. Here's the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. Timeout asked for and given at the plate now. So now a pinch hitter, Whit Merrifield.
Plenty of work to do on offense, so just look at where you're kind of smart here.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And now the lefty. In the air to left center. Mullins brings it in with a nice
Fails to get on base.
He's 2 outs away. Kevin Kiermaier next up for the Blue Jays. In the air, right field. Santander racing after it. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Line drive. And it stays fair. Makes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, and he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Ripped out down the line and kept it fair. Even when you hit it that far out on, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't look around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect. These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
The 0-1. Ripped towards third. That takes care of Springer. The batter. Number 1 out left for the Blue Jays. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. digs in now.
Baltimore out, 1 out away from tying this series. What a catch! And Joe Means gets a complete game! And a shutout to do.
These hitters are showing around the league today, but he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
5-0 the final in this one. As the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaub. Thanks for joining us.
Here are the no votes for today's game. First, the Jays. Fortunately, Springer was 0-4 today, while Danny Jansen was 1-for-3. Vlad had alright game, going 2-for-4 at the plate. He's been struggling to do that, but he's been doing that at the last few games. Well, Kevin Kiermaier goes 1-3 with a double. But offensively, the Jays could not do nothing as Baltimore's offense. Colin Kazan goes 2-for-4. He got an RBI. Austin Hayes goes 1-4 with a double. He would lay a score. Gunnar Henderson, he goes 2-for-4, gets a double with the RBI. And then Anthony Sanders really put this game away for Baltimore, going 1-4 with that massive 3-run home run to give that Baltimore team that 5-run lead going into the bottom of the ninth. Joe Means did not need any help as he improves his record to 12-7, pitching all 9 innings and only getting a couple strikeouts, and he allowed only 4 hits. Not bad for the Baltimore starting pitcher in Joe Means. The loss, unfortunately, will go to Aaron Nola. He pitched a good game, though. He did do 8 innings before he gave up a second run. He was later pulled, but the damage was done. Baltimore managed 7 big hits off him, even though Nola got 6 strikeouts. But those runs were enough, even though Anthony Sandoval would add 3 more runs to ensure the victory for Baltimore. So he drops to a 9-6 record. So Once again, this series against the rival AL East rivals, the Baltimore Orioles, has tied this series at 1 game apiece. Next episode of Blue Jays Baseball on MLB The Show, we'll see the third and final matchup between Baltimore and the Blue Jays to see who will win this series. Until then, I want to thank John and Chris for calling most of the action between these two rival clubs of the AL East. And with that, I say adieu. From yours truly, the one true Joker. Once again, Baltimore wins over the Blue Jays 5-0. Until then, this is the one true Joker, officially signing out. See you next time on the show, where it will be the third and final game between Baltimore and the Blue Jays. Who will win this AL East rival? Until then, see you next time on the show.